Hi everyone, welcome to Core Farm Chickens. Today we're going to be looking at baby chicks, in particular Peking bantams, how to sex them at an early age and make sure you don't get ripped off at markets, shows or other breeders selling you things that they know are cockerels. Okay, so here we have 3 chicks sat in a box. Now this is exactly how you might well see them at a fair, a trade stall, or even a breeder's shop. And they will say, oh yeah, it's impossible to sex a bantam or this particular breed at a young age. Now that is true. Now these birds are 5 weeks old. So any younger than this, it is tricky. At 4 weeks, you can do it. I could have done this video a week ago, basically, at 4 weeks. Younger than that, you can't. So that is, in fairness, true. However, even at this age, a lot of breeders will say, oh no, you can't sex them correctly until they're so many months old. Well, that certainly isn't true. Now, what they will do is you'll look in a box here and you will see they all look the same. Oh, yeah, they've all got their crest showing, but then the female's crest, that shows. So they all look the same. It's possible to tell. So you go through them all and sure enough, they basically all look the same. So it's impossible to tell. Every single time you come across this at any sort of breeder stall, it is because they are all males. The females have already been removed. And the breeders know this. Here's the females. They will not be going to the trade show or being put on display. They will be waiting until these birds are full size and they can get full money for them. These birds they already know are male, so they sell them off cheap as unsexed. They're not unsexed, they are male. Now, how do we know? Just looking at these, it would be impossible. You have to have the female for comparison. And here's what we'll see. So at 5 weeks old, but this is true at 4 weeks, very clear red. All 3 of them. Very clear red crest already showing. Females do not show a bright red crest at this early age. So here's the girls. They may well have a bit of a crest showing, but it is skin coloured or pink or even black. It is not bright red. So if the birds were put together and someone was genuinely selling them as unsexed, you would easily be able to pick out the males because there's the bright red on their face. Females, there's none. There is no way a breeder is going to sell a bantam purebred bird at a fair as unsexed for cheap if they know it's a female and worth 40 quid a bird. Males, who they struggle to get rid of, will always be sold as unsexed chick. Do me a deal on them and you were always ripped off. So that is what it is. So if you ever come across a trade stall where they're selling them as unsexed and they all look the same, they've all got this red, it's because they are males. Do not fall into the trap. So if we get 2 together, you'll be able to clearly see the difference. So we'll grab this fella and pop him in with the girls. So he's now in with his sisters. Stands out like a sore thumb. So now if you went to a trade stall and saw these, you would say, well, that one's a male. It's obvious. But it's not obvious when there is nothing but males in the box. It is confusing. So that really is the trick. If they have a lot of red on their face at an early age, then they are male. This is certainly true for Peking bantams. Now, this is the only way to do this at a young age. So if you're ever unsure, or all the birds on the table look the same, you would be the luckiest person in the world to find a trade stall with 6, 7, 8 unsexed birds that are all female. So if they all look the same, it's because they're all the same sex. They're not going to be females, they will all be males. There is no other way of telling. They all sound the same, they all behave the same, they all look the same, except the very clear red on the head. So I hope this has been helpful. Any questions, put them in the comments below. Yeah, don't get caught out by snide traders and conmen trying to pass off all their spare cockerels. If a deal's too good to be true, it is. If all the birds look the same and have got any crest showing at this young age, so 6 weeks or younger, there's a red crest and they all look the same, it's because they are all males, not unsexed. So I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.